Alex had never imagined living on an alien planet would be this chaotic. The colony on Zyra 7 was supposed to be a quiet human-alien settlement, a place where humans and aliens could work together to study new resources and explore strange environments. Alex, a human engineer, had been sent to help with the energy grids. It sounded simple, but as soon as he arrived, he realized that living with aliens was not just about sharing work. It was about surviving their unpredictable habits. His roommate, Zyra, was a bright-eyed alien from the planet's northern continent. She had long, shimmering tentacles instead of hair, and her skin changed color based on her emotions. Zyra was polite, curious, and extremely literal-minded. She often asked questions about human customs, but she struggled to understand sarcasm or humor. Alex liked her. She was kind, but sometimes she could create problems without even trying. On this particular morning, Alex was late. His alarm had failed again. He had barely slept. He had a maintenance assignment at the Central Energy Hub, which was 3 kilometers away from the dormitory. He had to hurry. Normally, he would put on his personal exosuit to protect him during hazardous work. But today, the suit's torso panel was broken, and he had been trying to repair it for hours. He was halfway through putting it on when Zyra suddenly walked in. Alex froze. He had forgotten that the dorm's doors did not lock automatically. Zyra's large teal eyes widened as she saw him in a half-assembled suit. From her perspective, Alex looked strange. His human form was exposed in ways she had never seen before, with mechanical panels floating around him. She gasped, and her skin turned bright orange, a sign of panic on her planet. Alex. What? What is happening? Zyra stammered. Alex's mind raced. It's just the suit. I'm fixing it. But before he could finish, Zyra had already activated her holocommunicator. A sharp alarm sounded. Red warning lights flashed in the room. Alex was now standing in a growing circle of holographic red lines. As Zyra's translator bot tried to explain the situation to the colony's central command, this human, it is in extreme danger, the bot said in a shaky voice. It is undergoing transformation? No. I'm not transforming, Alex shouted, waving his arms. The torso panel of the exosuit dangled from his shoulders like a weird robotic cape. I'm just fixing my suit. But his words sounded strange through the translator. The colony command did not understand that humans often talked fast when panicked. Instead, they interpreted it as a possible human anomaly. According to their records, no human had ever experienced a partial exosuit state outside of lab testing. And now, someone was reporting it as dangerous behavior. Within minutes, the dormitory was swarming with alien patrol drones. They floated in silently, scanning the room. Alex backed up toward the small table in the corner, trying to grab his helmet. Zyra's tentacles twitched nervously. I didn't mean to. I just walked in, she said. Alex ran a hand through his messy hair. I know. But please, don't call anyone. I can fix this quickly. The drones were already sending live holograms of him to the colony. Every scientist, officer, and administrator was watching the strange human with half an exosuit dangling off him. One officer, a tall alien with crystalline wings, tilted his head. What is this human doing? The officer asked. It looks unstable. It could be dangerous. Unstable? Dangerous? Alex exclaimed. No. I'm fine. Look, I'm putting my armor on. He grabbed the chest plate and tried to attach it, but it slipped and fell to the floor with a loud clang. Zyra's skin flashed purple-an, even stronger panic signal. The officer floated closer. Explain. Now. Alex sighed. He realized reasoning with them would take too long. He needed to show, not explain. He took a deep breath and activated the partially repaired suit. Lights flickered along the panels. The helmet's visor lit up. Slowly, the armor reassembled itself around him. The drones scanned him. Sensors beeped. Zyra watched closely. The officer blinked. It is. Functional? Yes. Alex shouted. See. Nothing dangerous. Just A human suit repair. But the officer still looked skeptical. Humans are unpredictable. We must be cautious. Alex groaned. Unpredictable? That's my life story. Zira floated closer, her tentacles now a soft green, indicating she was calming down. I'm sorry. I didn't know humans handled suits like that. I thought you were something else. Alex laughed nervously. Something else? Like a human mutation. Zira's eyes widened. Yes. Something unusual. Alex shook his head. He could not believe the misunderstanding. The alien logic was flawless but literal to a dangerous degree. One small incident, and suddenly the entire colony thought a human was an anomaly that might require containment. By now, few other humans had arrived, attracted by the commotion. They were rubbing their eyes, staring at Alex standing in his fully repaired exosuit. Alex. What happened? Asked Jamie, another human engineer. Why are there drones everywhere? Alex paused. I had a suit malfunction. Zira walked in. She panicked. And now everyone thinks I'm a dangerous human mutation. Jamie stared. Oh, that explains the alarms. Meanwhile, the officer was already calling for reinforcement. If the human displays any further anomaly, it must be contained immediately. Alex groaned. Contained? Are you kidding me? I'm just trying to get to work. But before he could stop it, Zira's communicator accidentally sent a live holofeed to the energy hub, where supervisors were preparing for the morning briefing. Within seconds, hundreds of aliens and humans across the colony were watching Alex standing stiffly in his repaired exosuit, looking like some kind of half-robotic warrior. Oh no, Alex muttered. This is getting out of hand. He needed a plan. Fast, he looked around the dorm room. Tools scattered everywhere. Panels, screws, wires. Anything could help him prove that he was not dangerous. He grabbed a toolkit and waved it at the officer. Look, I'm human. I use tools. I fix machines. I'm not dangerous. The officer's head tilted. Using tools could be a sign of intelligence or aggression. Alex waved his hands. Not aggression. Look at me. I'm smiling. See my smile? I'm friendly. Zira floated closer, looking embarrassed. I think the human is harmless. The officer hovered uncertainly. Harmless. But unpredictable we must observe. Alex sighed in relief. At least they were observing, not containing him yet. But the chaos was far from over. News of the partial-suited humans spread across the colony faster than a comet streaking across the sky. Holofeeds from other sectors started reporting sightings. A human running with tools. A human waving his arms. A human tripping over a loose floor panel. Alex groaned. This is just my luck. Zira tried to help. She extended one tentacle to adjust a loose panel. Here, maybe this will help. Alex smiled. Thanks, Zira. Really? Her skin shifted to a soft blue, a sign of relief. I hope the humans in other sectors understand you are. Normal? Alex scratched his head. Normal is relative, my friend. You'll get used to humans. Or maybe not. Depends how brave you are. The day passed in a blur of misunderstandings, holocalls, and small emergencies. Alex had to dash between workshops, convincing alien engineers that he was harmless, repairing exosuits, and occasionally ducking out of holofeeds before another panic spread. By evening, Alex finally sat down on the small couch in their dormitory. Zira floated beside him, her tentacles curled in a relaxed position. I am sorry for the confusion, she said softly. Alex leaned back. Don't worry. Honestly, this will make a great story someday. Humans versus aliens. One misunderstanding at a time. Zira tilted her head. You are optimistic. Alex grinned. It's the human way. We survive because we adapt, think fast, and sometimes get into ridiculous situations. Her eyes sparkled. I will remember this day, Alex chuckled. You better. And tomorrow? Well, let's hope nothing worse happens. Little did Alex know, the holofeed of him in the half-assembled exosuit had gone viral across the colony. Messages of alarm, curiosity, and amusement were spreading. Other humans were laughing. Other aliens were whispering. And somewhere in the colony's command, senior officials were planning to send a delegation to meet this mysterious human anomaly. Alex groaned again. Great. Just great. Zira floated closer. You are indeed. Unusual, Alex. But interesting, Alex laughed. Thanks, Zira. That's probably the nicest thing anyone has said today. As night fell over the colony, Alex realized one thing. Living with aliens was never boring. And after today, it was clear that even a small accident could spiral into something much bigger. Something that might just prove that humans, in all their messy, unpredictable glory, were far more capable than anyone expected. And so, the first day of what would become the half-suit human incident came to an end full of chaos, laughter, and the unmistakable feeling that this was only the beginning. The morning after the half-suit human incident, Alex woke up to a flood of hollow messages. His personal communicator beeped constantly, showing alerts from every corner of the Zira 7 colony. Some messages were worried, some were curious, and some were downright panicked. He rubbed his eyes and sighed. Great, just great. I can't even eat breakfast in peace. Zira floated into the room, her teal eyes wide. Alex, you need to see this, she said, pointing to the central HOLO- screen. Alex groaned. On the screen, dozens of alien drones, officials, even curious scientists were watching a replay of him standing half-suited the day before. Comments and alien symbols scrolled rapidly. Words like anomaly, dangerous human, and urgent observation required flashed in bright red. Alex leaned back. This is worse than I thought. They are treating me like I don't know, some space legend of chaos. Zira's tentacles flicked nervously. It spread to every sector. Everyone is talking about you. The energy hub, the food sector, even the outer security teams. They are watching. Alex buried his face in his hands. I just wanted a normal day. It was clear the incident had gone viral across the colony. And in a place filled with aliens who were curious, cautious, and overly literal, a viral incident meant instant chaos. By mid-morning, Alex was interrupted by the first wave of alien patrols. Drones floated into the dormitory, scanning every corner. Some of them even had little scanners designed for human containment to precaution. The officials insisted on Alex held up his hands. Wait, I'm harmless. I'm just a human engineer. The drones beeped. One of them sent a message to the colony's command. Within minutes, a senior official, a towering alien with crystalline wings and 6 eyes, arrived in the dormitory. Human Alex, the official said in a deep, echoing voice. Reports indicate you may pose a potential anomaly risk. Explain yourself. Alex scratched his head. Explain? I already explained. I was fixing my suit. That's it. The official's 6 eyes blinked in unison. Fixing a suit in this manner is unprecedented. You must demonstrate your harmlessness. Alex looked at Zira, who was floating nervously beside him. Well, we'll have to show them, not just tell them. Zira nodded slowly. I will help, but the humans must act fast. Observers are watching. The observers, it turned out, were not just officials. Holofeeds from the previous day had triggered a chain reaction. Soon, engineers, scientists, and even security personnel from every sector were gathering to see what the half-suit human would do next. They were watching Alex like a fascinating, unpredictable experiment. Alex sighed. All right, plan time. He began scavenging tools from the dormitory. Screws, panels, wires, and even spare robot parts were piled on the floor. If they want to see a demonstration, I'll give them one, he muttered. A proper human demonstration. Zira tilted her head. Demonstration. What do you mean? Alex grinned. They think humans are unpredictable. Let's show them why humans are brilliant. He began assembling a miniaturized repair drone using spare parts. Within minutes, he had created a small floating robot capable of performing basic maintenance. He programmed it to follow him as he moved around the room, adjusting panels, fixing wires, and even performing small acrobatic maneuvers. When the senior official hovered closer, the drone zipped around Alex in perfect formation, completing its task sufficiently. Lights flashed, mechanical arms moved in unison, and everything worked flawlessly. The official's 6 eyes widened. Impressive. Alex wiped sweat from his forehead. Thanks. This is how humans work. We adapt fast. We solve problems creatively. Zyra floated closer, her skin now a calm blue. I did not know humans could do this quickly. Exactly, Alex said with a smile. We might look chaotic at first, but give us tools, give us a problem, and we make it work. The observers began murmuring among themselves. Perhaps the human is not a threat, instead, possibly valuable human ingenuity. Remarkable. For a moment, Alex allowed himself to feel proud. Humans were unpredictable, yes, but that unpredictability often became an advantage, just as he relaxed. A loud alarm rang from the colony's central hub. A holographic map appeared in the room, showing a minor energy disruption in Sector 7. It was small, just a local surge, but the automated systems interpreted it as a possible human-induced anomaly. The drones beeped again, moving toward the exit. It's another incident, the official said gravely. Alex groaned. It never ends, does it? Zyra floated to his side. Alex, maybe you should handle this. Alex nodded. Right, time to prove humans are more than just chaos. He grabbed his partially repaired exosuit again, this time fully equipping it. The armor hummed softly as systems calibrated. Using his engineering knowledge, he connected the suit to a small remote console, linking it to the drones monitoring the energy grid. Within minutes, he could direct the drones with precision. Repairing the surge before it escalated, the observers watched in awe as Alex moved. The drones like a conductor directing an orchestra. Panels realigned, circuits repaired themselves, and energy flow normalized. What had seemed like a catastrophic anomaly became a human-engineered success. The senior official hovered closer. Wings sparkling. Human, Alex. Your methods are effective. Alex smiled humbly. Thanks. Sometimes humans have a few tricks up their sleeves. Fast thinking, creativity, and a bit of luck. Zyra nudged him with a tentacle. You saved the sector. Without anyone getting hurt. Exactly, Alex said. Humans adapt. We think fast. We solve problems no one else expects. The observers began discussing among themselves. Perhaps humans are not only safe, but valuable. Yes, their unpredictability may be an asset. Understand machines and improvise like nothing else. By mid-afternoon, the situation had transformed. What began as a misunderstanding and potential panic was now an example of human ingenuity. Holofeeds of Alex controlling drones, repairing grids, and calmly solving problems spread through the colony. Even aliens who were initially skeptical began to see the value of humans, but the chaos was not entirely over. A group of junior aliens, curious and mischievous, decided to test Alex further. They sent a holographic message challenging him to solve a simulated grid failure under tight time constraints. Alex laughed. All right, challenge accepted. With Zyra's help, he entered the simulation chamber. Lights flickered, energy panels sparked, and a holographic storm filled the room. Alex analyzed the problem quickly, identifying the root causes of the simulated failure. Using a combination of human logic and intuitive problem-solving, he rerouted power, stabilized circuits, and restored the grid within minutes. The observers erupted in applause. Remarkable. Human Alex is extraordinary, unpredictable, yet brilliant. Zyra floated beside him, smiling tentacle to tentacle. I did not believe humans could manage this much at once. Alex shrugged. We're a little messy sometimes, but when it counts, we get things done. By evening, the senior official approached him personally. Human Alex, today you have proven humans are capable of extraordinary solutions. You may have caused initial chaos, but you have also shown potential beyond expectation. Alex grinned. Thanks. Honestly, I think humans are underestimated a lot. We adapt, we improvise, and sometimes we make things chaotic just to see if we can fix them. The official's 6 eyes blinked slowly. Indeed, your methods are unusual, but effective. Humans may be an asset to this colony. Zira floated closer, her skin glowing a soft turquoise. Alex, you changed how everyone sees humans. Today, Alex leaned back, exhausted but satisfied. Yeah, I guess one little accident can turn into something great. As night fell, Alex reflected on the day. The half-suit human incident had escalated into colony-wide chaos. Yet through quick thinking, clever engineering, and human determination, he had turned panic into admiration. Humans were unpredictable. Yes, but that unpredictability, combined with creativity and problem-solving, was exactly what made them extraordinary. Zira floated beside him. I am glad I saw the human in action. Alex chuckled. Glad you did too, but maybe next time. Don't walk in while I'm still half in my suit. Her tentacles flicked playfully. No promises. And so, Alex realized that life on Zyra 7 would always be full of surprises. Misunderstandings could spiral into chaos, but humans had a way of turning even accidents into opportunities. And in a colony full of curious, literal-minded aliens, that ability would prove to be invaluable. Little did Alex know, the next morning would bring another unexpected challenge, one that would test human ingenuity and bravery even further, and show the colony just how extraordinary humans could be. The next morning, Alex woke up to a colony buzzing with activity. The half-suit human incident had become the talk of Zyra 7. Holofeeds replayed his antics, his quick fixes, and his clever drone choreography. Everyone seemed to have an opinion about him. Humans were unpredictable, yes, but also strangely brilliant. Alex stretched and rubbed his eyes. Zyra floated in, her tentacles glowing a calm blue. Alex, today, maybe even more complicated, he groaned. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Yesterday was chaos enough. Zyra's eyes flickered. The Colony Council wants to meet you. They want to see if humans can handle a real crisis. Alex raised an eyebrow. Real crisis? Like what, another half-suit situation? Zyra shook her head. Worse. A meteor storm is approaching, and it may hit the central energy hub. Alex's stomach sank. The energy hub? That's where I fixed the drones yesterday. Yes, if the hub is damaged, the entire colony may face blackouts. Food sector, water, even life support. Alex jumped out of bed. Well, that's serious. Time to show humans can handle serious heat. Quickly dressed in a fully repaired exosuit, this time making sure every panel was secure. Zira handed him a small multi-tool. This may help, she said. Alex smiled. Thanks. Let's do this. The Colony Council, a group of 6 senior officials, waited at the energy hub. They were crystal-lined, multi-eyed aliens who rarely showed emotion. Today, however, their eyes and wings twitched nervously. They had watched the meteor storm approach simulations all night. Human Alex. One said, the colony depends on your capability. Can you prevent disaster? Alex took a deep breath. Yes, I can. We'll stabilize the hub, redirect energy flow, and make sure nothing shuts down. Don't worry, V. Got a plan. He quickly analyzed the hub structure. Meteors of this size could cause massive damage if they struck the main energy conduits. Alex ran simulations in his mind, recalling how human engineers often solved real-world problems with creativity and quick thinking. Zira, I need the drones, Alex said. Zira activated the swarm. Small repair drones zipped around the hub, ready to follow Alex's commands. He moved quickly, directing them to reinforce structural panels, shield energy nodes, and set up temporary energy buffers. The drones obeyed instantly, executing complicated tasks with precision. The council observed silently. They had seen humans in action before, yes, but never in a crisis this critical, Alex. Your methods. Unconventional, but effective, said one official. Alex nodded. Sometimes unconventional is what works best. The first meteors hit the outer shields of the hub. Sparks flew, alarms blared, and the ground shook. Alex remained calm. Using the drones, he absorbed minor damage, rerouted power, and kept energy flowing to critical systems. One by one, panels were reinforced, shields strengthened, and conduits stabilized. Zira floated near him, her tentacles flicking in nervous excitement. Alex, this is incredible. You humans adapt quickly. Alex smirked. That's the human way. We survive by thinking fast and using whatever we have. The largest meteor struck directly at the hub's main energy conduit. A massive shockwave rattled the structure. Lights flickered dangerously. Alex took a deep breath and activated an emergency stabilization protocol he had designed just hours ago. Using the drones, he created a temporary energy bridge, diverting the power safely and preventing a catastrophic meltdown. The council's 6 eyes widened in unison. Unbelievable. The human saved the hub. Alone, Alex wiped sweat from his forehead. Just another day for humans. Zira's tentacles curled in admiration. You are extraordinary. But Alex was not done yet. He noticed smaller meteors heading toward auxiliary systems. If these hit, secondary failures could still cripple the colony. Thinking quickly, he ordered the drones to form mobile shields, using lightweight panels and energy redirection to intercept the meteors. The small meteors bounced harmlessly off the shields. Drones adjusted in real time, moving faster than anyone expected. Within minutes, all incoming meteors were neutralized. The energy hub was safe. The council was silent for a moment, processing what they had witnessed. Finally, the lead officials spoke. Human Alex, your actions have prevented catastrophe. The colony owes you immense gratitude. Alex smiled humbly. I just did what humans do best. Assess the problem, act fast, and solve it with whatever we have. Zira floated close to him. You have proven. Humans are not only capable, but remarkable. The news of Alex's heroism spread quickly. Holofeeds showed his actions, directing drones, stabilizing energy conduits, and intercepting meteors. Across the colony, humans and aliens alike marveled at his quick thinking and problem-solving. Even those who had been skeptical yesterday now looked at him with admiration. By evening, Alex returned to the dormitory, exhausted but satisfied. Zira floated beside him, her tentacles brushing lightly against his shoulder. Alex, today, everyone knows humans are special, Alex chuckled. Yeah. All it took was a little chaos, a half-suit incident, and a meteor storm. Not bad for one human, right? Zira tilted her head, smiling. You are unpredictable, but brilliant. I am glad. You are human. Alex laughed. Thanks, Zira. You know, humans might seem messy sometimes. But when it counts, we get things done. Fast thinking, creativity, and maybe a little stubbornness. Those are our strengths. Zira's skin glowed softly. You have changed how aliens see humans, and I understand why humans are admired. Alex nodded. It's all about using what you have, thinking ahead, and staying calm when everyone else panics. Humans survive because we refuse to give up. The colony slowly settled down. Reports confirmed that no systems had failed, no life was at risk, and the energy hub was fully operational. Holofides replayed Alex's actions over and over, showcasing human ingenuity, problem-solving, and bravery. Even junior aliens who had been skeptical or mischievous now looked up to him. "That human is extraordinary," one whispered. "Unpredictable. Yes, but capable beyond expectation." Alex sat on the dorm couch, finally able to rest. Zira curled a tentacle around his shoulder in a friendly gesture. "Alex, today you proved humans are remarkable. Not just to me, but to everyone," Alex smiled. "Thanks, Zira. You know, maybe accidents aren't always bad. Sometimes a little chaos shows everyone what humans can really do." She nodded. "Yes, even the half-suit incident led to this. Humans are clever." Alex leaned back, exhausted but happy. The chaos that began with a small accident, seeing him in his half-assembled, it spiraled into a colony-wide test of ingenuity. Humans had been underestimated, misjudged, and seen as unpredictable. But in the end, it was their creativity, quick thinking, determination that saved the day. As night fell over Zira 7, Alex looked out at the stars. The colony was safe. The aliens respected humans more than ever, and he had survived another day of unpredictable life. He turned to Zira. "Tomorrow, who knows what will happen? But one thing is certain. Humans always find a way." Her skin shimmered with approval. "Yes, and I am proud to see a human in action." "Thanks, and just wait. You haven't seen the best of us yet." For the first time since arriving on Zira 7, Alex felt completely confident. Humans were messy, chaotic, and unpredictable, but that was their strength. And in a galaxy full of aliens who valued order and precision, it was a strength no one could underestimate. And so, the half-suit human incident became legendary not as a disaster, but as the story of how human ingenuity, courage, and quick thinking could turn chaos into triumph, earning respect, admiration, and a place in the hearts of all who witnessed it. The colony would remember this day for years to come. Humans were not just visitors. They were heroes in the making, capable of handling anything the galaxy threw at them. And Alex? He simply smiled, knowing that accidents, chaos, and creativity were all part of what made humans extraordinary.